What's going on YouTube is Donnie B all day, and I'll tell you what, guys, so far in this little thing we have going, I have brought you some fan-freaking-tastic knives. I mean, some fantastic, as a matter of fact, I didn't realize, I got one sitting right here, the Cold Steel 4 Max. That's a fantastic knife. I brought it to you. This is right here. So I want to keep on that tradition of bringing you some fantastic knives, and today I'll tell you what, boys and girls of all ages, I'm bringing you this one right here, the Outback Bowie by Down Under Knives. Oh my gosh, is that upside down? Cuckoo. Down Under Knives, Outback Bowie, and this is the Eclipse version. There's two different versions, and I'm going to get into that right now. So, in 1986, a guy by the name of Paul Hogan was chosen to play the role of Crocodile Dundee, right? I mean, it was probably one of the best movies to come out in 86. It was a pump-up movie. It was great. And Crocodile Dundee carried this knife, right? And in one scene, he's out and about in town and with this woman that he meets, and they're walking through, you know, the downtown area when they're approached by two 1980s style thugs, which means the guy's wearing a Michael Jackson jacket, and one of the kids pulls out a little stiletto, right? And he's like, "Give me your money, man." And the girl said, "Oh, just give him the money and do what he says. He's got a knife." And Crocodile Dundee reaches behind him and uses one of the most famous knife lines, or the most famous knife line of all time. When he pulls out his knife, he goes, "That's not a knife. That's a knife." And then he goes and shreds the dude's jacket and laughs it off as the kid's just having fun. So today we're going over that knife. This is the closest representation. This is the Eclipse version. Like I said, we'll get into that. There's another version which is not dark. It's brown handle, distressed brass with brown Crocodile Dundee sheath. And it's the closest representation to the actual knife. It's same size, same shape, same handle shape, everything. Everything is the exact same. The difference is, in the movie, there's a crocodile band that wraps around the grip, and that's it. That's the difference between the knife that I have here and the movie knife, aside from this one being darker. I'll tell you what, guys, this knife is freaking serious. This isn't a wall hanger. This is not a wall hanger. This is a banger. It is amazing. It is 1095 high carbon. It's got an 11-inch blade. You have 16 inches overall. The handle is 5 inches. The thickness is 6 freaking millimeters. It is beastie. I mean, thick awesomeness. And it says that it weighs 28.2 ounces. I don't care about that. And I have to say, it is freaking awesome in the hand. I mean, to hold this thing, it's just awesome in the hand. This is a serious knife guy's knife. If you are a knife collector, this one right here, Down Under Knives Outback Bowie, is one of those you have to have it knives, especially if you're a fan of Crocodile Dundee. And if you grew up in the 80s, I'm telling you, you're a fan of Crocodile Dundee. So let's go over this sheath. Built the exact same way. You got the crocodile embossed area right here in the front, and going up here, it's just all well sewn and put together and stitched. You do have the little faux crocodile teeth right here, and what those attach to is your sharpener. That's right, just like in the original movie knife. It's the same thing. The sharpener is right there in the sheath. Trusty, handy dandy, perfect. It's a real sheath. It's awesome. So let's put that down. Let's get into this thing right here. Let's see if I can expose some hair. I don't know how much I have left. I just did another knife. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I've already got a bunch of hair on the blade. I'm just trying to make a nice even patch because it's sharp. It is. I mean, I've got a bunch of hair on the blade. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, you can see. Yeah, you can see it. It's really hard for me to see what I'm trying to show you guys because of the glare. So, you know, I tell you, if I repeat myself or if I say, "Can you see that?" and you can see it the whole time, my bad. My bad. I don't know. Yeah, you can see it. I can't see on my screen what you can see. So you'll have to forgive me if I act like I can't see it. That's because I can't see it. So that's it, man, right there. That's it, man, right there. So this thing, you know, if you're going to buy this, you're going to buy it for two reasons. One, because you're a fan of Crocodile Dundee and you want to have the knife either display or have or just put somewhere and keep it because that's the Crocodile Dundee knife. Look at that belly. Or two, because you love Crocodile Dundee and you want to have it and you want to display it and you want to have the Crocodile Dundee knife just hanging around and you want to use it. And you can't be shy when it comes to using this knife. You cannot be shy. This thing is made to cripple wood, right? This is an ultimate Outback survival knife. Survival as in process wood, process a gator. You can cut up a gator with this knife, and you know what I mean. It's what it is. It's an ultimate hunting knife, but beyond that, makes a great fighting knife. It makes a great fighting knife. This thing is balls to the wall awesomeness. I went with the Eclipse version just because when I was looking to grab one of these knives, I didn't even know they made an Eclipse version. And I happened to see it. And these retail, I think, for around $300. And when I saw this one, it was at a really, really good price. And it was one of those can't pass it up type things. And I thought to myself, all right, it's the same thing, just darker. All right, I'm taking it. It's still the Crocodile Dundee knife. I don't care. But I'll tell you what, I didn't go wrong in making that decision. I've had this thing for a couple months now, just waiting to be reviewed. You know, it's sitting in the review line and with all my other knives that are going out there. And, man, I have to say, I'm really excited to get this one done. Really excited. So, stay with me. Let's go break some wood. All right, so before we break some wood, we're gonna break us a water bottle. Yeah, is that in there? I think that's in there. All right, so let's take this thing apart. Well, we just made crocodile tears pour all over the place. I knew ahead of time that was not going to be a challenge. But, you know, I like to do the water bottle test with things, and this thing is just so sharp. Let's keep going. All right, let's do a couple of the Donnie B all-day tests. First, let's check balance. We're going to do a 4-foot straight drop. Did you hear that thud? Holy moly, 4 feet. It drops dead straight. Now let's do a couple of hard downward throws. Check it. Oh, my gosh. This is to check a couple of things. We want to check the toughness of the tip and the toughness of the scales, the handle, how it's built. Remember that this, now that it's in the sun, you can see this is wrapped leather, right? That's what it is. It's a wrapped leather grip. I probably didn't tell you that. And it's so perfectly done. Now, the brown version, the Crocodile Dundee actual version, it's got like a solid color, and then different colors in the middle. This one being the Eclipse, it's the same handle, all they did is dye it differently. That's literally what they did. They polished this up a little more, they dyed this dark, and that's what separates the two. It's all about that mark though right there. So the thing is a terror. It's a terror. Look at this, man. literally when I'm prying with this, it's kind of hard to show you, but chunks are coming out. Chunks of wood are just coming out of this thing. It's pretty crazy. Let's see. Got some vacuum cleaner hose here. It's frozen, but that doesn't matter because this thing treats it like it's a pork chop on kitchen knife day. I don't even know what that means. All right. So let's see. Got some of my nylon rope here. Everything's frozen out here today. This is morning. And let's see. That is perfect. That is freaking perfect. Looking for other things around here, but around the stump, I've pretty much gone through all my supplies. I've used almost everything that I'd normally use here. Let's see. Woo wee! Fantastic. All right, so now we know it's sharp. We know it's going to cut through rope with, zero issues. It's cutting through plastic hose with no issues. It's going to drop straight. It's going to throw hard. It's going to pry well. But we want to see how this thing chops. So let's go chop with it. All right, let's get this party started. So, first things first, we'll take off one branch. Take off 2 branches. 3 and 4. 5 goes the little skinny guy. Let's see what else we have here. Let's get us a nice piece to work with. Hoping you guys see all that. Holy mackerel. Holy mackerel. So now we have a nice piece to play with here. And let's curve wood, getting just under the skin without taking the wood on a curve. It's a little harder, but this knife makes very, very easy work of that. Very, very easy work of that. So let's see. Wow, it's so frozen, it's just skidding across and it's losing everything, but you can see how paper thin that curl is. That's what we're getting out here. All right, so give the old side grip. Man, it is so sharp. It's just tearing right through. I'm gonna go small cuts because I'm losing all my pieces here. Well, you can see it. You can see how thin and light those are. That's just magic. I'll tell you what, this is cold wood. My hand is freezing. All right. Let's see. Spin this guy in a circle. Give us a nice spike. I'll tell you what, guys. Tell you what. This thing is awesome, man. It is awesome. Golly, is that sharp nice. That sharv's nice. That shave's nice. I don't know what the hell sharv's is, but I'll tell you what, if this knife is going to create a new language, I'm going to start with sharv's and I'm going to work it because I am not arguing this knife. Look at this, man. Look at this. I could just kill somebody, a Bigfoot with this. You gotta be kidding me. Holy moly. All right, so. Man, just chunks. Oh, my goodness. Chunks. Chunks. All right, I'm assuming you can see how fat this is. This is a pretty big piece right here, right? Let's see. Oh my gosh, it is raining wood right now. The wood is literally just like spraying. Oh my goodness. Jumping up, it's hit me in the face. Man. Oh man. The wood chips are hitting me in the face with such ferocity. I feel like if trees were alive, this is their porn video right here. I'm getting the money shot from frickin' wood chips here. Look at this. Wow. All right. Let me see if I can't drop this 4 times before I figure out how to hold it. All right. I just want to knock off this end so I have something a little bit more sturdy here. All right. Now, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this because I'm kind of in a wobbly situation here. Let me see. Let me see. All right. Let me see. I should have started by giving myself a baton to work with, but I didn't. So maybe what I'll do is, I think I see one that I already cut hiding back here. Close enough. All right. Let's just shave it down a little. That should work. That should work. All right, so I have that. Put that right there. Sorry, guys. It's taking forever just to get set up. But I'll tell you what. With a knife like this, it's worth sticking around and watching. Now, it's not going to baton as smooth as I want because this is moving and you need something, you need a solid area to baton with. But just putting a couple extra whacks into this thing is just going to show you how really tough this thing is. And it is tough. It is tough, man. Ooh, yeah, this is going to be some good outdoor firewood right here. Just, I mean, it's awesome. This thing, guys, this isn't a Crocodile Dundee, you know, knife that comes in cheap materials, made with this cute little plaque that you hang up somewhere and show your friends. This is something that you show your friends because you're out in the woods and you pull it out and you say, hold on, let me get us firewood. Hold on, let me open up that deer. Hold on, let me kill Bigfoot. Hold on, there's an enemy invasion coming from the stars. Hold on, there's freaking zombies. That's what this knife is. That's what this knife is. If you get some maniac sharp-toothed deer coming at you, or think about recently the moose just attacked some kids. Can you imagine these kids are skiing down the hill, they're getting attacked by a moose and they just turn. I can't imagine it either. But I'll tell you what, this knife can. This knife can. It's freaking awesome. I want to throw it though, so let's go throw it into something. Hold on. All right, I'm gonna peel back 5 yards. Give this thing a toss. Now I've never thrown this, so no idea how it's gonna go. Oh, I hit the tip. I hit the tip. All right, so first throw. Getting a little angle on that. I got it, I get it, I get it. Oh, that one hit sideways, dead on my handle. And I think I damaged my leather. There we go. So I did. I damaged right here. Look at that. Let's see if I can. Yeah, I separated the leather right there. That's something I'm gonna have to work on fixing because this knife is completely worth it. But overall, what do I think? Holy mackerel! This thing is amazing. Amazing. Look at this blade, guys. Freaking amazing. Don't throw it sideways into a tree. You'll damage the handle. But you know what I mean? This should be fixable. I could literally see the big gap in right there. That's something I will have to work on. But I'll tell you what, so far so good. This thing is an absolute beast. Absolute beast. I'm gonna go clean it up and then I'm gonna play with it some more. I think I might do a little batoning with it. I don't know. I got some firewood inside that needs to be prepped. Although, even though I did make a knife specifically for that, this is just too fun to stop playing with. So I'm gonna go inside and I'm gonna continue using this beast. And that's it. That's my day right there. I'm Donnie B all day. Woo! Until next knife.